Bonehead Podcast, we are going to be playing another game with our Nurgle team. Another game learning Nurgle. We're going to be playing a game in the Bonehead Podcast Cup on Blood Bowl 2. We've got, I think, a Nurgle versus Nurgle match against Exmabeard. So it could be quite interesting. Definitely a lesson. Definitely a teaching game, I think, with two Nurgle teams going at each other. But in the meantime, while our game is queuing, what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at Bonehead Bowl on Fumble, because we're going to be joined by Matt a bit later on to hopefully, here we go, this is the one, to join us to do some commentary on a game. Morpheus, how you doing? So Morpheus did a great stream last night. Oh, the game is on, the game is on. We will come back to this. But for now, it's Nurgle versus Nurgle time. So, Petty Cash, nothing. So let's have a quick look at my team. So this is our online team. We've got a Beast of Nurgle with nothing good going on. We've got 1, 2, 3 warriors, 4 warriors, nothing good going on. We've got a Pestigore who has taken, I think, Leader. Yeah, we went with Leader on the double to get that third reroll, and we've got a bunch of rotters, so nothing great here for us. And our opponent has got a Pestigore, 1, 2, 3, 4 warriors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rotters, and 2 rerolls. Oh, there's the beast at the bottom. So it's kind of a mirror match here. I think the only advantage is that I've got a third reroll. Let's have a look in chat. Morpheus is excited. Ace and 1. Okay, hour and a half for Fumble. Yeah, should be good. Hour and a half, then it's Fumble game. And then Matt's BBL says, Hi Matt, I got gazumped. Somebody swooped in and stole the game. Cup of tea. What's everyone been up to today then? Have you enjoyed your weekends? Has anyone been doing anything fun? I've been working the entire weekend. Doing loads of recruiting at the moment, which is really interesting. Morpheus worked as well, yep. Yeah, Matt's BBO, all good, gives you some more time to play Minecraft. That's cool, Matt. As long as you're going to be ready for our match a little bit later on. I cannot remember who is going to be playing. Let me just have a look. Oh my goodness, yes, of course. It's Grubnuts and Pugster. Chaos versus Skaven. That will be a very cool match. It's cool. We don't often see vanilla teams. So we've got two great standard teams playing. Zephyr may have ordered a new Dark Elf team. Fantastic. The Games Workshop one? Or did you go fancy? And do you have the extra blitzers? That's the question. Morpheus reckons Grubnuts by 1. Well, the other thing I do have up is the predictions from everybody. Not individually, but they're by percentage. So Chaos Chosen are 10%, and the Squeaky Blinders Skaven team 84%, according to the field. So Skaven are favourites. I think I also picked Skaven, but to be fair, we saw Buxter run the Chaos team, and it's serious chaosing. No Minotaur, so the Skaven might have the advantage, but with the Rat Ogre. But I'm not sure, man. I think it's going to be really great. No offense, coaches play a big factor in those predictions, massively so. I think it's going to be a really tight game. Let's skip this. Zephyr says, I went with the Games Workshop, but I'm actually going to build it around Assassins. Good man. We dedicated an entire league team to Assassins. Be prepared for them to die. Be prepared for them to die. Oh. I was actually tempted to pick up some Assassins to use one for 7s, because the guys in the Discord and on the 7s group joked around whether or not we should take an assassin build for 7s. Okay, so we are going to be receiving? Looks like we might be receiving here, because our opponent has set up. So in attack, so we are going to receive the ball. So we want Pestigore in the backfield. We want a couple of rotters side by side to help defend the ball. Now, we've got beast versus beast here. That's probably not a terrible idea. And a deep defense there as well. So, I'll tell you what. Let's go... Oh, no, that's a bit too close, actually. Let's put him there. So, warrior on both corners. Let's chuck a rotter in and another rotter in. Just line up, knock them down. Actually, I'm going to drop the rotters back. They can move into support if they need to, and this warrior can go here. Now, there's like no movement on the warriors, which has been really evident here. So 2 warriors there. He can block him away. He can block him away. He can be our blitz boy. Let's swap with you, and we'll go with that. So it's weird setup. Weird setup. And here's the kickoff. Ooh, we get the extra reroll. Matt's BBL says you've been keeping up with the big guy submissions on Discord. I've tried. I saw the first couple. I need to put them into a document so that Ben and I can keep tracks of them. Right, so ball landed there. Not bad. Actually quite happy with where that is at the moment. Morpheus says, are you talking about the crazy death roller with a chainsaw and a ball and chain with a leap on pogo? I have not seen this. I have not seen that. I am very much looking forward to seeing that. Right, we've got 2 die block here. Pow. Let's drop this rotter back. Let's stay away from the beast. Okay, let's do the same here. 2 dice. Gets to drop him down. Just gonna... Oh, there's a guy there. So let's clear him away and we'll stay in place. We want to keep that beast versus beast there. So, this guy is going to drop back onto the ball. Morpheus says, Zephyr, not my suggestion, was a suggestion of the Dark Elf coverage. Oh, Morpheus says, take first action as a block, push into an uphill situation, then stab. Yeah, Frenzy stab is pretty good. It makes stab great. Or as great as it probably could be. So, this little dude is just going to come up here and tag him in place. This is a really interesting formation by our opponent. We can't tag people in place. So, Pestigor will pick up the ball. And fails it. We've got 4 rerolls. I'm feeling flush here. Gets it. And do we want to pass? I'm not feeling that flush. Let's just... let's run up to here. We spent the reroll, so we can't go for any stupid handoffs or anything. Let's bring this chap here. How far is this guy moving? Could get onto the ball carrier, to be fair. So let's position this rotter here. And I'm happy keeping this guy here, you know. Let's try the screen that we've seen so much of when watching coverage of our fumble tournaments. And we'll pass the turn there. So, back in chat. They gave some tips and tricks with the guest co-host. Great tactics in that podcast for Dark Elves. Thank you, Morpheus. Yeah, we had Ian Triplow join us, and he absolutely loves Dark Elf teams. Especially the looks of the secret team ones. Matt's BBL says, right, going to hop off the stream, give you a ping on Discord when you're ready to fumble. Will do, Matt. Looking forward to this next game. It's going to be brilliant. Chaos versus Skaven should be a really good match. And they're both 1-0 at the moment. So it's kind of... Whoever wins that game will go to the top of the leaderboard, actually. So we will see somebody take the lead of the tournament today. I mean, then the rest of the other 15 games happen and it all shuffles it all about. We've got 10 teams with 1 win at the moment. And that just shows you how many ties they were. How many draws there were in the first round. Okay, so our opponent is just scattering. We're going to see a blitz here. 2 dice on warrior. Gets the double push. Is he going to take the reroll? Nope, just the push. So actually a pretty decent stall here. If he doesn't follow up, it's going to be kind of tough for us to go through. Block here on our rotter. Gets the POW. Morpheus in chat says, like I said yesterday, watch out for all those tie teams. Yeah. Yeah, what's that then? 6. So 10 wins, 10 losses, and 12 teams with a draw. So it keeps the leaderboard really, really tight. Hey, even the guys like me who are stuck down at the bottom with 1 or 2 points, That's a pretty close competition as well. These top 1-0 winners. Because of the way the points work, it's 30 points for a win, 10 points for a draw, and you get one bonus point for each touchdown and casualty up to 3 each. So 36 is the most points, and I don't think there might be only one team with 36 points. 1, 2, 3 teams, the Norse, the Gnomes, and the Dark Elves. The Norse and Gnome facing off later in the week. The Dark Elf and Chaos Dwarf. Haven't seen that one planned yet, but that will be a big match. I think I went with Dark Elves because I like Dark Elves at the moment. But I think the Chaos Dwarf are more than capable of pulling it off. Alright, so we're not in a bad spot here. We can do some blitzes. That is a Nurgle warrior though, so we're going to have to position to get that blitz. And we are going to do it now. I'm going to do this. So, and he's going to blitz. Going to go 1, 2, blitzaroo. Let's take that 2 dice. Come on. Foul appearance? We're going to burn that reroll. We get the double 1 on foul appearance, and that leaves our guy against the edge of the pitch there. So we need to try very carefully to protect our ball carrier. And it's going to be a tough gig. And we are going to double down with players, which is probably not a great idea. So let's just move our guys up. So we can form a reasonable cage on the side here. And then what we need to do is manage the remainder of our team to kind of stall out our opponent here. So let's move him up. Can we get him to there? We'll get him to there and tag that warrior. We've got a block here, and this rotter is going to go here behind our beast. So we can activate our beast and try and blat this guy. Or do we just try and blat him first? And we'll bring him round to there. Yeah, we'll just bring him round to there. And see if we can't do that thing I said we should never do, which was activate the beast. Okay, 2 die. We get to knock that guy down. And we are going to stay in place. We do not want him in contact with the beast. The beast's tentacles being pretty tough. So let's see if we can't get the really stupid. We do. It's a push. Push there. And if we follow up, that actually leaves us in a bad position. So we're going to stay. We're going to see if we can't keep our options open. And we'll pass the turn back then. Morpheus says these top 1-0 winners most likely take a loss. Shenanigans Ben paid off the refs. Beast. Best big guy in Blood Bowl. Not according to the community. The community agree with me. I was very lucky with that. That the Minotaur is the most popular big guy. The Beast was in there. It was not in my top 10. I prefer the Troll over the Beast. You get the throw teammate aspect. Don't spoil it. I have spoiled it. I'm going to assume everyone's already seen it. I'm looking forward to the competition though. So we're doing a competition at the moment to design your own big guy player in Blood Bowl. Zephyr says, I'm upset that the mummy didn't come higher. I think, what did I have the mummy? Did I have the mummy? Oh, it was in my top 5. I cannot remember now. I cannot remember. So our opponent's got some more stalling to do there. Talnath, hey, how you doing? I was pretty happy with where the Crocs ended up. Zeph says he flipped a table. Ooh, 2-die block there. Has to burn the reroll, but does get the POW. So actually he's going to end up with a guy on our ball carrier. That's fine. The guy's a Pestigore, so it'll be alright. Pretty happy with where the Crocs ended up. Man, the Croxigore is a great player. Someone did put in the Discord earlier whether or not they fit the Slan team, but they really fit the Skink team with 4 Croxigores. I'm excited to find a way to get that onto the table. Just for Widram. Okay, so actually goes and puts our Beast of Chaos on the ball carrier. That is genuinely a thing. Morpheus says, only with Widram behind that. Yeah, that team was brilliant. And it was such good fun to watch. And having the Skinks with Dauntless was amazing. Alright, we are getting a really bad situation here. Hello, by the way. Never mind player names. They're a bit diseased. Have fun and good luck. Hey, dude. Good luck to you, too. Good boy. Here we go. So 2 dice again, blatting down one of our rotters. Zeph says, I still think they are... Ooh, injured a rotter. Oh, that's alright. It's only a rotter. Does give some SPP. Still think they are. Tomb Guardians overlooked. Mummies are better than Tomb Guardians. They are absolutely better than Tomb Guardians. They come with Mighty Blow and they don't have Decay. Oh man, getting all the big hits here. Morpheus says he used to love playing Khemri. Richard Saxby is running Khemri at the moment in a PS4 league. And he's gone 4-0 with Khemri so far. They nerfed them. What did they do? How could Khemri be nerfed? They're not. Did they used to have some Edge 3 or something? Took out the mummies. Oh, I see. So they had mummies instead of Tomb Guardians. Right. Putting Tomb Guardians. Interesting. Okay. We've got... What can we do here? We've got some things we can do. The first thing we got to do is move this chap up. Alright, there we go. You guys may not be so wrong. May not be so... I might not... You might be right about the beast. Putting Tomb Guardians instead of mummies. Yeah, that is a significant hit. That must have taken them straight from tier 1 into tier 2, where they are now. Right. Well, we got some stuff we can do. We'll stand this guy up. Yeah, alright. How'd you get so many rerolls? Right. What can we do here? What is best in life? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. You go to there, please. Nothing more brutal than a piling on mummy. You know, I've never actually spent much time with piling on. We're going to blitz. And we're going to blitz this... Wait, hey, what? Oh, because of him. Oh, that was poor play, Ben. Poor play. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3, and blitz the beer. Oh, because of all these guys. Man, I am having a terrible time. This is great play by our opponent. Nurgle on the sideline might be very bad for us. So we could do 1-die blitz here. Free him up. Follow up. He should get 1 assist at the moment. So strength 4 to 5. Might still be our best thing. So we'll try it. We'll try the 1-die block here. We do have some rerolls. Push is okay. And we will not follow up. Not a chance in heck. Not a heckin' chance. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So we can do a bit of reversal here. We're going to have to watch this guy. And we can watch him. Like this. You know what? Let's make a cage. Let's make a cage. Let's do a spread. Let's make a cage. Let's go to you there. It's going to be tough for them to break through there, so I'm not too worried about that. You should get 1 dice there. Bad dice there. So if I take 1 dice here, let's see what happens. We drop him down, and I think we're going to have to follow up. There we go. By the way, Exobeard, I love the uniform on your guys. I think it's brilliant. I'd love to see that on the tabletop. Right, if I stand him up, is he likely to get blitzed off? Maybe, but... at least he can only get 1 of the warriors. That's everybody. That's everybody. I lucked into a double. Went for leader. There we go. Thank you, Bob and Jim, for the commentary there. Not a wise place to end up on the side of the pitch. So basically our opponent did a great job here of stalling. And there's the blitz. Our warrior is gone. Let's just hope the crowd are forgiving. There he goes. He's fine. Back into reserves. But that is another player off the pitch. So our opponent is doing a great job of removal here. 1 guy out, 1 guy in reserve. And what did we get? Did we get 1 guy out? Did we do that? No, we just stunned a guy. So they are beating up on us here. Tough gig. I am not a particularly experienced Nurgle coach. I like playing against them. With Skaven. Anyway, apart from Tentacles, Tentacles does a great job. So 2-die block here. It's just going to be a push. The downside is that you end up with not a lot of rerolls. Hey Tiff, you're right. Look at all that disturbing presence on the pitch. There's no chance of any ball shenanigans here. The blitz has been used, which means the cage is safe for one more turn. And there's a 2-die block. Our Nurgle warrior on the other side goes down. But while our opponent is focusing on blocking over here, that really limits the actions that can be taken over here. So looks like the beast might be activating here, gets it and gets 2 dice and pounds our poor rotter down. Oh no, we are getting beat up. Zephyrus has never liked Nurgle personally. They're a very interesting team. They're a very interesting team. The stuff in tier 2, you kind of got to look for the advantages. So, you know, vampires are challenging, but they can be really good. Khemri are, forgive me, but they're a bit dry, but they have that positioning and that just sheer power. Nurgle are like a soggy, slimy version of that, really. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got a Pestigore. Pestigores are great. So we could do a thing there. That's definitely worth considering. You need to stand up. And we're going to go to there. I'm just going to get you up and off the sideline. That beast is with the Nurgle warrior. I'm not particularly confident that we can do anything great about that. You are going to come and stand here, however. So we might be able to get a reasonable block on this Nurgle guy here. Maybe even a blitz out and go wide. Yeah, alright. 1, 2, and then we'll take the 2-die blitz here with the ball carrier. We'll have to take the push here, which is not great for us. So we'll take that there. And we'll follow up. And we can try and dodge away. Oh, I did not think that through. That was a mistake. I should have just re-rolled the block to try and free myself up or blitz with another player. No, it's fine. We'll just jam the tackle zones on and make sure that it's a bad block, whatever happens. And to get a good block here, we can now move this chap to here. And take a bit of a hit here with the Nurgle warrior. We should get +1 strength. Don't need to blitz. I just want to block him. Foul appearance hoisted by our own petard there. Brutal, and what a lovely sound effect. I'm not going to take the 2-die block with the warrior. I think I'm just going to pass. So where are we now? We're on turn 4, and we haven't even got out of our half, really. I think we might have just creeped above halfway mark, and then we've had to do a bit of a reversal. Look at this, seeing 2 beasts of Nurgle on the pitch at once. This is definitely a way to get to learn the Nurgle team. Cool polka dots there for our opponent's team. Skill-wise, there's not a lot going on. Additionally, we've got Loner on this guy and Leader on that guy. Our opponent's got no skills. It's a vanilla team there. Foul appearance saves are... I'm not sure who that is, actually, to be honest. Lord Mogus the Corruptor. Not so bad. If you're just joining us, hey, we're playing Nurgle on Nurgle action here in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. And it's not going great. It could be worse, but we got 2 guys out. One got surfed and one got destroyed, but it was just a rotter. So I feel like it's a bit of a low bar. Grubnuts, how are you? You warming up? Warming up for the game? 2-die block here on the ball carrier. Does not have dodge. Ball carrier's going down. Ball comes out in 3 of my tackle zones. Morpheus says this is one of those teams where Ben deserved mouse props for playing. I mean, really, play one time, sure, to tell people at parties, oh yeah, I've played with Nurgle before. Play them a second time, man, it's like self-torture. Ooh, talking of torture, our beast of Nurgle took a beating there. Everyone in chat excited to talk to Grubnuts. It's going to be a very interesting match. Grubnuts, how are you feeling about it? Skaven versus Chaos is always a tough challenge. Foul appearance helping us out here as well. So our guy's down but not stunned, so we can still do a thing. That is going to force them to use their reroll or take the both down, and this looks like it's with their Beast of Nurgle, so it looks like we're both going down here. Ouch, says Eric. And our guy is knocked out. Oh man, we are taking a beating here. Okay, so let's think. What can we do? What can we do? Let's play some Blood Bowl here. We are running out of players. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 guys. So the bulk of our force is here, so we can block away with the Chaos Warrior, but that's going to be 1 dice because he's there. So we need to stand him up and get him into that tackle zone so that we can block out with the Chaos Warrior. I've got a plan, actually. I've got a plan. Here we go. Part 1 of the plan is this. Oh, man. We'll skip that. Alright. Well, it's not a great part of the plan, but the plan can still work. And this is the second part of the plan here. And it's 1 dice. And we drop him down. That's brilliant for us. We are going to stay in put. We're going to stay in place. And we're going to use the reroll picking up the ball. Alright, we get the ball. We'll go back to there. And then this chap can block this chap. 2 dice. Push. Push is fine. We'll chuck him there. And we will follow up. So that tags him in place and the Nurgle Warrior in place. We can now put this guy here, just as a shield. And then this guy should get 1 dice. So let's see if there's anything else we can do in the meantime. And yeah, there is. And it's sacrifice our lives here with the Warrior to tag up all those Nurgle players. We've still got the reroll. I'm feeling bold here. A push is okay. We can fob him off over there. And we're going to follow up and tag that guy exactly where he is. And pass over to our opponent. The Exma Huggers. Grubnut says, hello. Morpheus said, Grubnut's Vegas odds have you currently at 3-2 favourite. Morpheus, decent, put me down for a tenner. I'll get my halfling secretary on it. Had a snafu with selecting my star player last round. Unfortunately, Grubnuts, it's going to be the same. Apparently, it's something to do with the way the tournament is set up. They can't really fix it. Can he spend the money on something else? Absolutely. Absolutely. Change the buy. Apparently what you're saying is I'm too good. No, for some reason some of the teams have been set up with CRP. Some of the teams have got the NAF-C build. It's very strange, so I get a negative handicap. Hey Neil, how you doing? It's a real nuisance because all the stars are there. It's really gutting, and it's happened to 2 of our coaches, and they can't really explain why. Ooh, Nurgle on Nurgle, double stank. It is an absolute grind here. This is Expert Beard. Eric is doing a great job of stalling out, doing a real good job of slowing us down. It's a tough gig. So, okay, takes the big hit here. Our opponent has used the blitz, but not achieved anything on the ball carrier. So there's still an opportunity here for us to make some kind of stretch play, which is ridiculous to think of. But we're going to have 3 turns to score, and I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. So Eric took a chance here in kicking to us. So it's tough. It is tough. Grubnut says, I really don't like playing as or against Nurgle, so this game is basically my worst nightmare. How are you finding it? Nurgle, like Khemri, need serious positioning and a lot of luck. I think they get better because they're guys of regeneration. They're great in leagues. 1300, 1500 TV. They're guys of regenerating. They get all the skills you want. At that point, they're amazing. In the meantime, they're just fat goblins. But slightly less fun. Right, that is a Nurgle warrior. That's the Pestigore. So, this man here, he goes there. How do we do this? How do we do this? Fat goblins. Right. I might as well try that. He's not going anywhere. No, I'm not going to take the reroll. So, tackle zones absolutely everywhere here. I'm trying to see the good blocks, if there in fact are any good blocks at all. What I want to do is punch through here. I can do it with one dice with this warrior. I can't even do it with one dice with this warrior with this guy in place. So he is going to go there. And then the warrior is going to try and punch this warrior. Now all we need him to do is jostle him out of the way with one dice. Here we go. We've got a 3+ to make this work essentially. And it works. There we go. So we can now drop him this way. And we'll follow up. There we go. He's stunned, so that helps us out for a turn. We can now drop the warrior down here to tag the Pestigore in place. Tackle zones, running, lane. We can now run this guy all the way through. We've got a reroll. We've got the reroll. We've still got the reroll. Alright, sweet. Now we need to find a way to stop him from getting onto our ball carrier. He's tagged in place fine. He can block him with bad dice. He can block him. Doesn't really achieve anything. The best thing for him to do is dodge here. We get away with the dodge. So 1, 2, 3. And then 4 to there. Tagging that guy in place. Now our opponent can definitely make some good blocks. But we're not going to make it easy. He's going to try and dodge away again. Am I going to use the reroll? I don't have to. So while it does free him up, we can chuck more tackle zones on these players here, making those positive blocks harder to achieve. That'll have to do it for this turn. Grobner says, I know what you mean. Know what I mean though. Like, show me a Skelly and a cartouche and I... Kemry's got the looks. It's true. And quite frankly, 4 strength 5 players are better than 4 strength 4 players. Especially where there's no negatrates. And the thing is with the Tomb Guardians is you're not ever tempted to pick up the ball. But as the Warriors are kind of like the best players on this team, they have to try and pick up the ball. You've got to try and do something with them because you end up with 1 or 2 Pestigores and those are your kind of main guys. And you end up with the tanks not really being able to do anything. So you don't get the bonus of having that high strength. They're the same movement as Tomb Guardians. I think they're even more. I think they cost more than Tomb Guardians. Okay, so we have made a break for it here with this guy, just literally going out on his own. I think the only player that can touch him is this Pestigore and this Rotter. Now we've tagged both of those players in place, so there are definitely some maneuvers that can happen to here to get the guy on our ball carrier. But it's going to take some dice from our opponent. It's not a gimme now. We're going to make our opponent work for this. So if you're just joining us, we're having a Nurgle versus Nurgle match in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. And in about an hour's time, we'll be seeing Grubnuts play some Skaven in our Fumble League against Puckster. It's going to be brilliant. Going to be a tight game. Skaven versus Chaos. Okay, there we go. We get a first double block. It is just a double push. So it doesn't necessarily make much of a difference there. Ex-Mahuggers do have 1 reroll left. Interesting pronunciation, Ben. Yeah. Yeah. Might just drop the H for the time being. It's either that or I put an umlaut on the U. I was waiting for you to have to call that name out. I'm going to go with Puckster. Fortunately, everybody's named their players reasonably so far in the tournament. With the exception of Widram and his trees. I cannot wait to see the tree team play. He's going to be playing against Ben, against Bloodtithe Ben this week as well. Alright, 2 dice. It's a POW, so it does drop one guy down. And I think... well, he's gone. And injured. How is that going to affect Badly Hurt? He's fine. Man, Eric just getting some casualties here. Having a look at this, we've got 2 Rotters out and a warrior knocked out. And 2 warriors in reserves. So... so having a tough vote umlaut on the U, says Neil. Fuchster. I'm going to go with Pugster. It's easier. 2 dice. Horns. Blitz. It's double push. Not enough. Well, it is enough, but it's... ooh, it's going to have to take the dodge here. He gets the dodge as well. We're going to end up taking a go for it to tag our guy in place, and he does so. Now, that does mean we can horns this guy down. That's not ideal either. We do still have our reroll. This is incredible. It turns out that with Nurgle, rerolls are incredibly important because you guys don't have any skills ever. The only skill we've taken so far is a reroll to make up for the fact that you guys just don't have skills. Right. So here's Rodder's just running back. What we need to do is just survive. Oh, failed the dodge. Is he going to burn the reroll here? At least I tried. At least he tried. He takes it. Burns the reroll to tag him in place. Alright. That's decent. That is decent. Okay, so it is now our turn. So let's have a look and see where our players are. We've got a guy here. He's not going to be achieving much. We've got a guy here. We've got a guy here. I don't think he's really going to help either. Let's see if we can't move this guy. He does. Alright. I went for a freebie there. And the beast is up and running. Okay, we can take a 1 dice here followed by a dodge. Is there any way we can get tackle zones? Right, he's in a tackle zone. He's in a tackle zone. He's free, but this corpse is significantly in the way. So I think we move him up. Just to try and help with the punchings. And then we blitz with this guy. Let's go for it. Let's do it right now. 1 dice. Here we go. That is tasty. We're happy with that. We'll drop him there and we will follow up. Now, it all kind of comes down to this next roll. Yeah, there we go. I am not going to hang about. We are going to take the go for it into the end zone. Risky, risky, risky. We get the touchdown. Man, that was work. I've only got half a team left now as well. Alright, so that was turn 7. So, score quick. You get extra chance to bring our knocked out player back, and he does. Alright, that's pretty good. We're now setting up in defense, and our opponent is going to have 2 turns. Now, 2 turns score. Our buddy says didn't want to give it away. Right, he's on the line, and I think... do we just go Rotter on the line next to him? Drop the warriors into defense. I think we might actually have to go 3. And drop him there. Drop him there. Rotter wide there just to entertain himself, and Pestigore at the back. We've got Warrior here. He can double up on that side. He can double up on that side. We've got 2 turns. So all we need to do is just make them... the Pestigore could do it. The Pestigore could do it. Widram. Go on, Ben. Just logged in to see the touchdown. Yeah, managed to get away with it. Eric says 2 turns, 1 Pestigore, and no rerolls. Worryingly, you can do this. There we go. Our opponent just saying this is going to be a tough gig. However, they are going to be receiving in the second half as well. Widram, we were just talking about your tree team earlier and some of the names, and how excited I am to see you go up against the Slanesh team in our Fumble League. How are you feeling about that? The Slanesh team having some claw. I mean, you are going to have... I mean, what strength is Treebeard? What strength is Deep Root? Is he strength 7? does that mean if you deploy all of your trees, you're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 43 strength on the line? That's insane. That is insane. Okay, our opponent going heavy right here. In before pitch evasion. Right. Opponent going heavy right. We don't have kick. So I think kicking to the sweet spot is probably the smart thing to do. Otherwise, we risk a touchback. It's a blitz. I don't know if we even want to do anything with that. What do we want to do with that? Actually, we might be able to do a thing. We might be able to do this thing. So our opponent is going to get some smashing. We might be able to just hurt a guy first. Apparently not. Apparently all we're going to do is pop him there. We are not going to follow up. We're going to stay in place. We're going to stack him there. I'm actually happy with where he is. I think it's probably not a bad idea to just put one guy there. Maybe chuck another guy out. And just really... They're going to get some good blocks, but... Make him work for it. Make him work for it. And we will pass the turn. Right, where's the ball? Lands there. No free pickup. Turn 7 for the Exma Huggers. Widram says, not looking forward to 3 core players. The rest I'm happy to squish. The thing is, they are very squishy. If you can catch them, it's going to be 3-die blocks everywhere all day. If the dominoes start to fall, and we saw in Ben's last match, he lost a couple of players. He was down to 7, 8, 9 for the second half. And it is really tough. Even the Chaos Warriors are armor 8. And you've got 7 players on your team with Mighty Blow. If you can catch them, you can smash them. I'm just looking forward to seeing those spikes do some great stuff. I mean, we looked very quickly at the replay of your game. We saw the throw teammate and stuff like that. Yep, I think the draw is on the cards. All depends on the throw teammate. That's exactly what I was saying. Is you do have the option of throw teammate as well. But that should be like an insane cage with all those trees. Now Ben's got a lot of edge 4, so 2 plus dodging away. How are we doing for time here? 40 minutes to go, and it's not even the half. It's going to be close, I think. Fortunately, where I've lost a lot of players, the second half will be nice and quick. And we've got Matt, who's going to come and join as well. Zephyr back. Had to run to the corner shop for snacks. Amazing. Alright, our guy goes down. Not going to worry here. So the turn is going to come back to us at some point, and all we're going to be doing is looking for an opportunistic block somewhere. Ooh, our warrior is knocked out again. We are getting beaten up here. Toe-to-toe with Nurgle. One reroll is a big problem for me, but it will be a good... One reroll? Is that how you're running? Oh, that's amazing. Couldn't drop a tree for a couple of extra rerolls then. Just gone for max trees. No reroll. And leader. Man, no rerolls. That's crazy. The full anti-Isengard build. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, no wonder you're going to have some... So, you pushed it with Bonehead with the 4 Croxagores last tournament. You've gone for the route this tournament. What's next? What else is there? Some kind of troll team? That sounds like a terrible idea. Maybe the Minotaur team with all the wild animal you can imagine. There's always Chaos Pact. You know, get one of each. Okay, Blitz here on our Pestigore. Double push. He survives. Gets pushed back just 1 square. And makes a run for it. So the Pestigore now within scoring range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually within scoring range. So there is a bit of a stretch play here. Afoot. Now I go with anything but a 1 build. Yeah, anything but a 1. I'll try not to say that on stream when it comes to watching your matches. That's just not a polite thing to do. Double skull here from the beast. No rerolls. Eric laughing in chat. Okay, so this is going to be our turn 8. We need to take out this guy here. Stand him up. How far for you? How far for you here? Do we blitz here? So what we got? What are our actual options? He's in a tackle zone. We need go for it to get him to base the Pestigore. Do we just dodge with this Pestigore on a blitz? I think we do. I think we do actually. I can't see. Let's bring. Ooh, no. Let's bring him over here. At least at that point, Disturbing Presence is doing things. And then you go there and there and there on the blitz. Can we get the dodge? We get the dodge away on a 3+, and then 2 dice. Push is fine. Probably should have re-rolled that, but that's okay. We're going to follow up. Just chuck that tackle zone on our opponent. And then he's going to go for a merry little wander and chuck the tackle zone on the ball. Again, just to stop any kind of attempt at shenanigans here. Morpheus says, just use the hero fast. That way it's out of the way. No more distractions or crutches. Take the band-aid off as quickly as you can. Let's go for a block here with the big guy. Fell's really stupid. I'm happy to re-roll it. Gets it. Both down. Probably going to die. Hey, we knocked out one of their players. And that does take it to their turn 8. How are we doing for time? So 50 minutes. Those beasts are on a roll today. I do love me some beasts. Top 12 big guys. I think that might upset some Nurgle players somewhere. Okay, so our opponent has got 1 turn to pull off this crazy touchdown, or just maybe do some punching. We need to. Here's the blitz. Just going around there to free up. Pow actually does drop our Pestigore. Alright, so the Pestigore is free. So it's a 1, and there's a tackle zone. Now, Disturbing Presence just does passing and catching, I think, doesn't it? And we have got a lag. There we go. Not sure what that was all about. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Disturbing Presence is this button here. Pass, intercept, or catch. So we've got this guy, 1, 2, 3. So -1 to the catch roll there. Fails the pickup. No rerolls. That's a half. Widram says, I just think of the game as a bigger version of Sevens. I like trees in Sevens. The one game we got to film with them, they didn't have a great time. But I love trees with halflings in Sevens. And personally, I think Spites are just significantly better than halflings. Their knockout guy stays in place. And what we got? Oh, we still got our knockout. Still got our guy knocked out. So we're just going to deploy same formation again. Confirm setup. Now our opponent is outplayering us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 players up here for Exobeard, and definitely outplaying us with a better coach. Widram says, oh my god, 3 trees in Sevens would be fun. How many trees did we run? I think it was just the 2. No, was it 2? Was it 3? I think it might have been 3. It might have been 3. It was 3. There was a break tackle leader and 2 break tackle trees. Because break tackle on a tree is brilliant. If you've got a double, you should probably take block. But actually, I like sure feet. In Sevens with trees. It basically makes them movement 4. It doubles their speed. It's fantastic. Okay, Blood Bowl 2 having a tough time tonight. Apparently my computer's having a tough time tonight. Well, this could be awkward. Let's close this down. And let's close this down. Let's see if that achieves anything at all. And let's close Ah, it's actually Google Chrome that's having a bad time. Okay, we're going to kick to the sweet spot again. We're not going to muck about. Cheering fans. We get an extra reroll again. Widgeram says that sounds great. Jugs for me. But break tackle this round. Jugs break tackle. Right, yeah. Jugs break tackle is pretty great. I'm just going to close that down. See if we can't make sure everything's okay. Okay, so opponent has got the ball. It was a touchback. And it's the second half now. So, Zeph says, I think it's the internet in general in the UK today. It seems a lot of people are having trouble streaming tonight. Actually, you know what? I had problems at work as well. But I did get to show people the dinosaur game on Chrome. So that was quite fun. Maybe I should stream the dinosaur game at some point. Great sound effects too. Okay, so we need to stop our opponent here. They're going to be able to form a pretty solid cage. They've got a lot of maneuverability. They've got the warrior on one side, and he's just going to blitz our warrior on a 1 dice. He's got the reroll to spend, but doesn't need it with a lovely pair of pows. Dropping our guy down. He's alright. Now that would have been our most effective counter strike here against this rotter on the right hand side. It would have been our most direct route. But that's okay. Okay, the other rotter taking a punch in the face now. Talnath says, my internet's been off and off. Been on and off all day as well. It's infuriating. Well, as long as it does not get in the way of our fumble match, then I will be happy. Because I do not want to miss out on watching this Chaos versus Skaven game. I think it's going to be quite the rumble, and obviously the pivotal match here. Here's for the love of the beast. Really stupid gets it, and foul appearance saves me there. Foul appearance pulling it off. Super bogus. My browser took a dive. Interesting, Morpheus. I had to close down Chrome a second ago. Oh dear. Alright, it's my turn now. Is it my connection that's shoddy or yours? Everyone's having problems. Everyone's. Alright, so what we need to do here is try and find a way. So he's just going to stand up. Okay, we have lost connection here as well. This could be me. This could be all on my internet. How is... Oh, it seems to be alright. But I cannot move anybody at the moment. I cannot move anybody at all, and the clock has stopped. How are we doing here? Got nothing there at all. This is not good, man. This is bad. This is actively bad. I wish... Right, well, what it can do is it can give us a couple of seconds to think through what we want to do when the internet comes back. We seem to have a bit of a problem here receiving the turn. Okay, it's now our turn. So here's stood up. I think he needs to stand up as well. We're back. So let's get this turn in real quick. Sorry, move to a switch in case it was mine. Okay, it seems to be in slightly better nick now. Right, what we can do is we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Chuck him there, and we're going to blitz with the Pesticle. But we are going to prepare for failure. And we're going to move this warrior over here onto this rotter. And we're going to send this rotter off on a merry little chase on his own over here. I'm happy with these guys. I'm happy with that situation. I think the beast is going to do okay for us. And now it is time for the blitz. We're going to blitz you in there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the blitz. We get foul appearance. We get away with it. I'm going to burn that reroll. I want a pow here. Come on, internet. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. I got greedy, went down, and that's the end of my turn. But we prepared for failure. We knew that was going to go wrong. I probably shouldn't have been greedy with the reroll. I just wanted to make sure that it happened before we before we lost connection again. So we need to... Let's ignore that. Okay, our opponent's turn here. Alright, Widram says, right, well, you're all having problems. I'm heading back to celebrate my girl's birthday and drinking because she can't. Yep, happy 14th birthday to your daughter. I'm afraid I don't know your daughter's name, but happy birthday. The cake looked amazing in the Discord, man. That cake looked brilliant. Tiff and I are trying very hard not to eat a lot of cake at the moment because lockdown has meant we've been trapped inside. She's doing much better than I am. Okay, so counter positioning there. Emily. Happy birthday, Emily. Right, so getting a 2-die block, Rotter on Rotter action. This Pestigore is going to find it quite easy to run down if he wants, but he's going to go sideways. Interesting. There's still time for us to hold this through. Oh, 2 dice there from the Nurgle Warrior on the Rotter. Drops him down. How's the armor? Armor is good. And 2 more dice. It's both down, both down. Uses the reroll. Push both down. So pushes him. That does mean that our beast is now running completely unsupervised. But we weren't going to activate him anyway. Waiting for opponent. It's okay. Good. I'm living in fear of the internet all of a sudden dropping off now. Widram, see you tomorrow, mate. Take care. Oh, goes for the foul. And stuns our Rotter? Alright, so we've got a pest on the ground. Okay, that's not bad. We're going to try and block this guy away because we've got a 2-die advantage. Double push. Pushes all day here. We are going to follow up. Okay, so we can position with this guy to put some support here, then do a thing. We can do some stuff here. Stand up this Rotter. And if we blitz through, we're going to need some support. So Warrior's going to go here. Happy with the beast where he is, and Pestigore is going to blitz this chap for 2 dice. Yeah, there we go. That's some magic. Pop that there and follow up. I'm very happy dodging with this guy. I feel like I should have taken dodge, but he hasn't needed it so far. So our Pestigore is free-ish at the moment, and if I'd taken this block before I... No, there was no way around that. There was no way around that. That's fine. We can 1-die block here. And I think we're going to take it because it's going to be a POW. There we go. That was lucky. We're going to follow up. I was hoping just for a push, just so we can move a guy in and onto the beast. Beast could try and punch him, but it's going to be 1 dice. I think it's better just to apply that pressure there. This guy can now try a cheeky 1-die. We've got the reroll. We've got that advantage. Both down. Let's take it. Come on. Who's going to fare better? Just a both down and both prone. So nothing too serious on that one. So it is now turn 11 for the Exma Huggers. They've got the ball in the backfield. They've got a reasonable amount of defense. And my team is quite heavily committed on the right-hand side. But I do have a free Pestigore until they stand this guy up. They're going to be able to probably swing down here straight up the middle of the pitch and form some kind of screen. Okay, the clock is ticking. We've got 26 minutes before our fumble game for tonight. I'm very much looking forward to watching that fumble game. And how are we going to do? So, ball carrier definitely wide there. Our Pestigore, the other side of the pitch. What we can do is bring it back. It's going to take a while to get there, but what we can probably achieve is to force our opponent not to goal hang for too much. We might actually be able to win this 2-1. I think it's very unlikely. I think we won't be able to do the pressure, and we'll have another draw with a Nurgle. Going for 3 draws so far online with this team. Of course, you can beat the AI with almost any team. But, oh, double skulls there. Burns the reroll. Gets the POW. Our opponent is now out of rerolls, so it gives us a slight advantage. They have more players. We hopefully will be more consistent with ours, though. That's the goal, anyway. So, 2 dice here. Pow and a push. Dropping the Beast of Nurgle. We've got a Kaiju battle. He's dropped, but he's healthy. We might see a foul here against the Beast. I can't imagine that we will. It seems very suboptimal. But it is quite entertaining. So, how do we get this guy? This is our guy. So, we dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go for a 2-die block. Alright, that's definitely one thing we can do. What we need to do is stand up this Nurgle warrior and move him there. Now we need to block this chap because we've got... Is that my chap? No, I was going to say. Let's go there. Oh, that's not my chap, that's why. So I can still 2-die block him. That's not great. So team reroll there. That's not great either. So we can drop him there and we're going to stay in place. So that doesn't really help with the Pestigore. We can take another 2-die block here. Kind of want to just be farming for casualties whenever you can with Nurgle. We're going to follow up. Let's base this guy. Let's just see if we can't. Let's stand up with the Beast. The Beast is really stupid. He's going to stand up in place. And we're going to bring him down. He can't actually catch him. Morpheus says, hey, just in case, Ben, if you need my expertise here, if time runs short and you have to go cover the Bonehead 2 bowl, in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you'll see a little gear. If you click it, then click concede. Okay, out of the jam. Yeah, but I don't want to rob Expert Beard of a proper game here. We might have to. Alright, I think we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blitz here on 1 dice. Let's do it. Let's go big time. It fails on the first hurdle. That's it. Morpheus, I found a more creative way of conceding, and that is by dodging with a rotter and failing. So he's gone to the ground, and this is going to be more domination from the Nurgle team here. The Exma Huggers, despite being a vanilla team, actually do have a skill advantage. Okay. Going for the throw there for extra style points. Morpheus, yeah, quick turns, dodge every turn with the Beast. The number 1 big guy in Blood Bowl. I feel like you're missing another number after the 1 there. Too cold. Too cold. So we need to get a couple of bits ready. Boop. There we go. Let's see if we can't get a couple of things loaded up ready for our fumble game, which I'm 0.01. 1.01. Big guy in Blood Bowl. Okay, 2 dice. Drops our rotter down. Probably going to see more death here. Exobeard has been brilliant at taking out our little guys. Stadium crowd. That is what we want. Click, click. And the Beast going for a walk, just showing off here. Which I feel is completely out of order. The Beast of Nurgle shouldn't be wandering around like that. Alright. Another quick turn there in our game. And back to Blood Bowl. Here we go. So he's tagged him. We've got this guy literally just wild over there. Could blitz there. What we're going to do is we're going to blitz through him. And the first action is that's it. That's what we want to see. We'll drop him there. We will follow up because we want to keep that movement going. And we take a guy down. It's just a stun. Let's move him there. So now we are within striking range of this Pestigore. Let's take the go for it. Let's take the other go for it. We've got the reroll to burn if we need to burn it. So now you, if you try and dodge, you're going to have to face tentacles first. So you're going to stand up. And then the Beast is going to try and stand up as well. Okay. He's going to stand up. this guy. He does have a tackle zone. It's a 4+ dodge away. So Pestigore for the dodge gets it. And now we should have a pretty good run down here. And again, we want to just sneak as many players down here as possible. And really just chuck on the pressure. So here goes one. So fails the tentacles. We're going to skip that. We're just going to leave him in place. And we've got this warrior here. He can take a 2 dice. Let's take the 2 dice. Drop him down. Over to there. And we're going to stay in place because we want him to be free. We want him to be free for next turn. That will do it for us. And that will be turn 13 for our opponent. That was quite a good turn. I'm actually really happy with that. We've been really good and really lucky with our dodges. Not really having many fails. Oh, it goes straight in for the touchdown there. Goes straight in for the touchdown. I do not think that is a bad move at all. This is going to be loud. There we go. Let's pause that. Let's drop that down. Okay, here we go. So we are now going to get a chance to bring back our knocked out guy and go for the 2-1. Let's have a look on the sideline. He is still knocked out. We are still down players. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is how our opponent is playing. We're going to have Pestigore in the backfield. We're going to have him block, him block. He's going to go over there. Keep this guy free. Block him, and rush. Go. Let's go, Nurgle. There is definitely a chance here that we can score. So let's confirm. At least 3 players on the line of scrimmage. Yes, yes. I imagine that I do have to have that. So let's just drop this little chap there. That's the problem when you're down to 8 players. You don't want to put all of them on the line. It's kickoff time. Oh, we get another reroll. That's about 3 we've gained now. Okay, so let's open up with a couple of free blocks. I'll take the push. Pow. We'll drop him there and we'll leave my guy in place. Alright, let's see if you can do the same thing. Come on, take the guy out. There we go. Another big pow. Drops him there. We are not going to follow up. We're going to leave the beast to take out our opponent's beast. Let's go. That's actually a really good defense formation here. So we're going to try something different. We've got a lot of turns. I'm going to move him up to there. We are actually going to try and activate the beast once the Pestigore has picked up the ball. We're going to go ball. We're going to go cage. Here we go. It's ball time. Gets the ball, man. This is it's going all right. Right, let's go there and then we'll leave him there. And because I'm feeling saucy, go for it unnecessarily once. And we'll stop there. So you are going to form axis of cage there. And you are going to... Actually, we can push it a little further. Let's try a different tactic. It's a bad tactic, but right now we need to use bad tactics to get the win, I think. Moreover, we're playing on a time limit. And let's try the 2-die block with the beast. He does not stupid out and gets the push. We're going to push him there and we are going to follow up. Because having the beast free to move is bad for us. Because they can keep people in... they can keep people absolutely out of the running and we need our guys to be mobile. Turn 14 for our opponent. What's this? What is this? Why are you doing that? Ah, I think that might not have helped. Let's go here. Let's go to everything because we want to download the videos for the touchdowns in our game shortly. You and you and you. Let's download. While our opponent takes apart our team. Alright, just gets the block down there. It's not terrible. They are going to be able to put somebody in the way of our run. That's alright too. That's fine. We can still blitz through that if we get some good supports. Blitz and a dodge, and then we're just going to have to face the backfield. I feel like this next 3 turns will go quite quickly for us. And our opponent just absolutely stacking it up. Fails a go for it. And the guy's down. He's got no rerolls to save that action. Okay. He's tied up. He is not tied up. This guy is free. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it to tag him up. Actually, you standing up is probably enough to keep these guys in situ. There's no way to blitz here without getting... without having to dodge. So let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's go 1, 2, blitz. We get 1 support. Come on. We're going to actively and aggressively reroll if we need to, but we don't need to. We'll drop him there. We'll follow up. Alright, now we're going to take the dodge. And he gets the dodge as well. And now he's going to run around here. And he's going to go for it once. Oh, there it is. We're going to have to use this reroll. Use the reroll. Come on. Anything but a 1 here. Anything but a 1. He goes down again. Oh, the double 1. You cannot bite it. Ah. It was a bold strategy. We were going for it, literally. So I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I am a little disappointed, but that's okay. We needed to take the risk to progress up. Probably not as aggressively as I did. But trying to play for the win with this team, you need to really push it. 2 dice here. It's a both down. We're going to get another shot at this, guys. We are going to get another shot. Okay. Here we go. What are we? Turn 15. We've got 2 turns to score. We've got a rotter free here. We've got a rotter free. That is very tasty. So you are going to go there, and then there. Let's just put a tackle zone on this ball. We can't do anything with him. We might be able to do something with him. He needs to stand up again and just tag these guys in place. You're free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tag these guys in place. We're going to have to worry about the Beast Man. But I don't think there's anything we can really do about it. So let's go. Pick up the ball. Here we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. He can do it. And then he's going to run all the way up here. And let's see if we can't swing this again. So it is going to be on our opponent. It's going to be on our opponent to try and pull this off. We might be able to... We can still blitz. So in there, blitz here. It's just 1 dice. I've got a good feeling about this. That was not the good feeling I had. That certainly wasn't the good feeling we had. I had an idea to blitz through and swing round to tag that Beastman, but it is going to come down to this. It's going to come down to a turn 16 blitz from our opponent with a Pestigore. To be fair, it's going to be 2 dice. No rerolls here to save the touchdown. This is cool. I'm very happy with this. This is a great outcome to the game. I cannot say that we've played particularly well. Oh, our opponent stacking up the players. It's the blitz. Here it comes. 2 dice. Oh, he gets it. He knocks him down. We've still got a chance. We've still got 1 turn. No, we don't. Oh, brutal. The guy gets stunned. That is it. We've got this rotter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. If the rotter is still in place, that is what we're doing. We are going on a little suicide mission with this guy. Oh, 2 die block there. Drops our guy down. Gets the star. Gets the power star. It's a push. Alright. Wants to take the push to keep him up. What is coming next? Oh, don't be that guy. Oh, so close, so close. So, X and B are just doing everything he can to limit our options here. We are going to have 1 play and 1 play only. And all it needs is a 4+, 4+, 4+, 4+, 4+, 4+, 3+. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So 6, 4 pluses. Not worried about anything here. There are no good blocks. Everybody's got armor. So we'll go 1, 2. Okay, 2. 3, 4. Okay, can he get the dodge? He gets the dodge. He gets the ball. Can he get the next dodge? He does not. Okay, so it's going to be reroll city. Here we go. Come on. It's just the 4+. You can do it, little guy. Oh, this is horrific. Can he get the 2+ dodge? Oh my goodness me. He's going to... Can he get the go for it for the touchdown? He gets the touchdown. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, we managed to get away with just too much there. I am so sorry for that. That was ridiculous. Game not found. That's nice to know. Okay, what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to take a break in a second. We're going to level up. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to be back at 8:30 for our fumble match. That was ridiculous. Reroll the winnings. And do we want to buy this guy? We don't want to buy this guy. We don't want to buy that guy. Let's go back there. That game was absolutely ridiculous. And the most important thing of any game is the level ups. So let's check our roster. Looks like we got one. It was ridiculous. We got so lucky. So the Pestigore gets another level up here. Here we go. Come on. Let's get a stat or agility. Just a 6. So I think sure hands with this guy. Sure hands. Sure hands leader. That's Pestigore is now the start of the team. Guys, I'm going to shut down for 5 minutes. I'm going to close this YouTube video. We'll be back with our fumble match. I will see you all in just a few moments.